This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham. And get the latest news from Alpena Community College with Dr. Olin Joyton. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first two guests today are both here from the Michigan Brown Trout Festival. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, Nancy.
You know, I was thinking on my way here to tape this, we just all take it for granted in Alpena that we're going to have a Brown Trout Festival. It's going to be spectacular because it always is. And no one really realizes, unless you're on the committee, the work that goes on behind the scenes to produce this wonderful two-week event in Alpena.
It does. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. You have to keep up on it. There's a lot of bookwork, posters, banners,
insurances and permits and licenses.
Bands to hire, block everyone out for particular weeks during that weekends and stuff. So
your committee meets on a yearly basis?
We meet monthly.
Okay.
We meet monthly for Brown Trout.
Year round?
Year round.
Wow.
Year round. Yes, we do.
We actually meet twice a month because the executive board meets once a month, and then the entire board with the service groups.
So you're always looking for new people to join the board, always looking for new volunteers for the event?
Always.
Call us.
Always.
There's all kinds of stuff to do.
Okay, well, get me started, Peg. I know the dates are the 18th through the 27th. You're the president again this year.
Yes.
So get me started on what's going to be happening starting on the 18th, Friday, July 18th.
It is our 40th anniversary this year.
Wow.
So it makes it kind of more fun, and we're doing some special things too. But starting out with the entertainment, we have the Neiman's Family Small Tent. And every year we hold the Jimmy Buffett Party the first Friday, and that takes place starting at 6 p.m. In the United Water Big Tent, then, we kick off with something new, fish fry, with the VFW. And we teamed up with them to hold a Texas Hold'em tournament. So that's all Friday in the Big Tent. And then Saturday is the 50s night with Elvis, Roy Orbison, Patsy Cline, and Johnny Cash. That's Saturday. Sunday kicks off the annual Family Fun Day.
It's going to be bigger and better than ever.
And we expect lots more kids this year. And new this year with that is PNC Bank has teamed up with us. And they have added a fishing tournament for the children called a Kiddies Classic. So children 14 and under can come fish. And it's going to be nice. The kids will get trophies for particular places that they place in catching different categories of fish. And a lot of stuff happening in that family big tent.
They're going to have the opportunity to get a picture taken with whatever they catch. Doesn't matter the size.
Oh, at the weigh-in station. Perfect.
Yeah. Kind of gearing them so as they get older and continue to fish in the tournament, they'll, know what it's all about and start enjoying it right away.
I got to put in a plug for Good Morning Alpena that morning at 7 a.m. in the United Water tent too.
Yes, yes, yep, 7:30 a.m.
354-4181 to make reservations.
One other thing we might want to mention, Peggy, is that what we're doing is we're trying to collect any old or used fishing poles or fishing equipment for the kids, because a lot of people have extra poles and that's sitting around in their basement or garage, don't use them, don't need them, and we'd like to donate it to the kids that don't have any.
Oh, good idea.
Everything we do on Family Day is free. So if they have anything like that, PNC is collecting them there. They can drop them off.
Take them to PNC.
Yep.
Okay.
Or call. Mike said he'll come pick them up, whatever, but it's for the less fortunate that don't have that stuff. They don't need to be in a boat to fish. They're going to be fishing on the Thunder Bay banks. They could start at the bridge all the way behind the Boys and Girls Club that particular day.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be nice, yeah.
And just if you've never had your kids at Family Fun Day, you need to bring them because it's an outstanding event.
It's big.
Thunder Bay firefighters will be there again with a lot. There is so many different vehicles and rescue equipment and things in Alpena that we didn't even know about till we started partnering up with them. And you really, adults too, it's not just for the kids. They should be aware of some of the equipment and things that we have available.
Oh, yes,
in Alpena.
yes.
Parking lot will be filled.
Okay.
Filled. And lots of free stuff for the kids inside, crafts and all kinds of items of sort. Monday and Thursday are teen nights again.
Okay.
We're going to host 2 again. We teamed up with Pepsi this year. So those are the annuals. Wednesday is the Bay Bash.
Oh, yes.
Every year the Bay Bash. And Friday in the United Water Big Tent, this year the senior citizens are going to hold a euchre tournament.
Oh, great.
So
a lot
call
of good
senior
euchre
citizens
players.
to register. They've got everything all rolling on that, and it should be lots of fun. And then Saturday is the ATZ Appreciation Listener Night.
Okay, So, Diane, I forgot to introduce you. Peggy Donikuski and Diane Cantel, too, by the way. Diane, tell me about fishing. This is a fishing tournament.
Okay, well, it's the usual. Yes, it is all based around fishing tournament. That's what it is. And they're going to have the normal Pepsi Super Tournament, the Ladies Jack Daniels Classic, and the Walleye tournaments, with all the awards and everything. Prizes being awarded on Sunday, the 27th. And we'll have the usual festivities there. Now, the trophies and so forth for the children in that fishing tournament, though, will be. And I'm talking about the one that Family Days
Kitty Classic.
Kitty Classic.
That one will be on the same day, on Family Day, the first Sunday.
Okay.
The other kids that are actually fishing during the tournaments, as normal, those awards will go out on the following Sunday. So there's really two different fishing tournaments. Plus, of course, you're going to have the fishing in Culligan Plaza, like you do every year.
Thursday. Yep, the Optimist. Fishing Culligan Plaza. The other sponsors. There are a lot to mention on sponsors that take place. Without the community caring businesses, the support, this couldn't happen.
No, it would never happen.
Oh, no, it wouldn't. And we've got platinum sponsors this year in no particular order, but a lot of these come out every year.
Yes.
You just can count on them every year, and that's so important.
For everything in our community.
Yes, yes. But we have Alpena Buick GMC, Neiman's Family Market, United Water, Pepsi, Huron Distributors, PNC, Alpena Beverage, Lafarge Alpena, and Lafarge Presqu'île. There's way too many numerous other sponsors to name here without leaving somebody out. So you will see these listed on our website and in our booklet, and it's not a matter of not appreciating them. We just don't have enough time to list everybody, but the talent and the money and everything that comes forth is.
And the books will be out soon. They list absolutely everything. The website has changes every day with all the new information. The website is, Peg? www.alpena-browntrout.com. And on there's phone numbers to call if you have any questions, or if anyone out there thinks, wow, this is such a wonderful event, I'd like to help. They can use your help every night of the week. There's always some task, some job that you can do to help.
Call us. Brown Trout phone, I have it on all the time, is 590-2480.
Okay.
It's on all the time. They can leave their name and numbers. I'll return phone calls, but we really need more volunteers.
Diane, do you have I think we have just about enough time for you to read the service clubs that will be helping out.
Right. Okay, we have the Alpena County Horsemen's Exchange Club, Kiwanis Club of Alpena, the Moose Lodge, the Optimist Club, the Shriners Club, Thunder Bay Walleye, VFW 2496, and Zanta Chapter.
Tri-County?
Yes, Tri-County.
Okay. Well, thank you both very much for being here. We're out of time. We all appreciate so much the hard work that you do, because our hotels are filled, our gas stations are filled. You can't. It's the only time in Alpena when you can't make a left turn at a light. You have to wait for two lights to make a left-hand turn. So we know it's good for our community. And thank you very much for all the hard work that you do bringing this to our community.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be right back following these messages. Hi, welcome back. I'm with Stephanie Gandula from Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning, Nancy.
You have an exciting week coming up as we're taping this. You have the National ROV competition being held in Alpena, Michigan.
That's right, actually international. That's right. So teams from all over the U.S., of course, and then 18 different countries will be represented next week right here in Alpena. We're so excited.
So plan your trips. Don't plan to be downtown Alpena. Get everything done in advance, because the 1,000 people that are going to be here are going to be filling the streets and shopping in the shops, and it's going to be a wonderful thing.
I think so. The Great Lakes Maritime Heritage Trail will be full of folks exploring the area, and we're really excited.
And Maritime Festival right on the heels of the ROV competition.
The very next weekend.
Yes.
So July 4th, the Thunder Bay Maritime Festival. And this year, it's I mean, I never tire of saying this, but this year it's as exciting as ever. We've got the Cardboard Boat Regatta coming up. It's the 4th year of the Cardboard Boat Regatta, if you can believe that.
Wow.
And people are already talking about building their boats, and the entry forms are flying out the door. So if you want to build a boat, definitely get the entry forms. They're available on the Friends of Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary's website, which is www.thunderbayfriends.org.
Okay.
And you can also come in the visitor center, the Sanctuary Visitor Center, and pick up the entry forms. And it's a simple process, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of groups get together, church groups, businesses, families, and they build these cardboard boats. So that's coming up on July 4th.
Okay.
We also have a great lineup of entertainment. Song of the Lakes is coming back this year, which they're always a hit, and they'll be playing throughout the day. And then a blues duo is coming, and then we're going to have this year a couple of wandering minstrels, if you will.
Yay.
Two of them will be wandering around playing their music and just really expanding the atmosphere along the trail and across the bridge of Maritime Festival.
Wonderful. And food?
Oh, food, of course. You can't have Maritime Festival without the whitefish sandwiches.
Yes.
And all the other vendors that come from around the community to sell their wares. So food, ice cream, and then very special this year, the Peacemaker, which is a tall ship.
Ooh.
And they're going to be here for the whole weekend. I think they're arriving on Thursday, so they'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Very special thing is they're going to be open for deck tours.
Ooh.
So they'll be docked along the Thunder Bay River there. Big, beautiful, tall ships. I was just looking at some images of it, and it's a gorgeous ship. And you can, at $5 for adults, $3 for kids, explore. They'll get a guided tour of the entire vessel.
Wow.
So I think that's going to be a very special thing for this 4th of July.
Okay, and other activities that'll be going on there for kids?
Absolutely. You can test, pilot an underwater robot. We'll have that there. Alpena Community College comes every year. So kids can test drive an underwater robot. You can build little wooden boats that you can take home with you in the Thunder Bay boat building shed there,
Okay.
the big workshop actually. And so that's a fun one. Face painting. There's also going to be the big inflatables with the water slide. And I
yay.
never get to do that. Every year I'm like, it's so hot. I want to make sure to do that. I don't know if they'd let me. But that's a fun thing for the kids. For a fee, I think it's just a couple bucks, you can enjoy the huge blow-up water slide. And what else do we have? The music, I said. Another very cool thing is, since it is on a Friday, we're sort of extending the activities. And on Saturday, July 5th, there's a number of things you could partake in. All about maritime. There is 2 races that the Dork brothers are putting on.
Okay.
So one is a stand-up paddleboard race.
Ooh.
And one is an open water kayak or canoe race, an open water paddle race. And the stand-up paddleboards will be right in the river there, and then the open water will go out to Grass Island and then come back.
Oh, wow.
And so these are types of races that are really, really gaining in popularity across the country. And it's a great way to get folks outside and enjoying sanctuary waters, enjoying the waters and the outdoors of the sanctuary of the Great Lakes. I think these are going to be really popular and lots of fun. And they are also, we're partnering with the Dork brothers. They're going to be fundraisers for the Friends of Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary.
Perfect. Now, I've only seen pictures of the cardboard regatta, but it looks like they just have a blast. Now, there's certain rules and restrictions about building them.
There are. There's definitely rules. You can't put duct tape on the seams.
Okay.
You can't, like, cover it entirely in duct tape.
Okay.
That would make it much more seaworthy,
Yes,
really.
it would.
And all that there's I mean, they're not too strict, but there are definite safety rules, and they're all in the entry form there. Of course, the paddlers of the boat, or the sailors, if you will, have to wear personal flotation devices, safety first. And a few other rules and regulations, but it's amazing what these people come up with. Every year, I'm so impressed. Like last year, or in years past, they've had as many as 16 people in a cardboard boat.
Amazing.
And the crowd is going crazy, and you're thinking, they're not going to, how are they going to float? And they do.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
And if you just come down and get a chair and sit and watch the excitement, and I know you expect upwards of 10,000 people.
Yeah, people really turn out for this event. I mean, it's just another cool thing to do in Alpena, which Alpena really turns out for the 4th of July. As you know, there's the sandcastle contest.
The parade.
The parade, which ends. Yep, very convenient. So enjoy the parade and then come down to Maritime Festival, and it's free. The festival is free, and we also have our exhibits open and well-staffed on Maritime Festival. There's new things to check out. There's the Science on a Sphere, of course.
Yes.
So come into the 10,000 square feet of exhibits and check out all that we have to offer in there, but also a new exhibit that's opening this weekend. Just opened, and it's the River Center exhibit.
Oh, okay.
The Alpena Wildlife Sanctuary, we partner with them, and they have next to the Science on a Sphere area, that new addition to the building, they have a really neat exhibit all about the natural wonders of the sanctuary area and of Alpena.
Perfect.
And that's something to check out for sure this 4th of July.
Okay, I know you need lots of volunteers, so if someone's interested in volunteering either for the ROV competition or for Maritime Festival, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to our website at thunderbay.noaa.gov, and there's a link, a tab there that says Get Involved, and we're always looking for new volunteers. So many different things to do. You can also give us a call at 356-8805, or drop in and ask for myself or Harriet Smith, and we'll get you signed up. So many different things to do, and we're always looking for folks for, not like you said, not only competitions or Maritime Festival, but we have the Film Festival in the winter, and we have regular volunteer roles in exhibits, really interacting with the visitors. And also one of our most favorite volunteer roles is being a sanctuary interpreter aboard the glass bottom boat.
Yes.
And that's a fun one, and there's a little more training involved with that, but it's definitely an opportunity we'd love to get more and more people involved in.
Okay. And just like I told the people from the Brown Trout Festival, thank you so much for all they do. I know that it's your job, but I mean, you excel in it, and everyone there does. And thanks for bringing all the wonderful people to our community and really giving our economy quite a punch in the next couple of weeks.
I think so. I think it's going to be a wonderful July for Alpena, and we're really excited about it.
And tell everyone there I said thank you too on behalf of everyone here from WBKV.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. Please stay tuned for Dr. Olin Jointon following these messages.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Olin Jointon, president of Alpena Community College. My guest this morning, Mr. Tom Ludwig, Director of Facilities Management at ACC. Welcome to the show, Tom.
Thank you.
And there's some exciting stuff going on at the college now under your supervision and in the area of your responsibilities for all the physical facilities and the grounds and the parking lots and everything. Why don't we start with the Electrical Power Technology Center construction? When did that begin?
About 3 months ago, the construction started. However, the planning has been going on for over a year.
Yes, and the fundraising for even longer.
Even longer,
but,
yes.
There's been a great process of building relationships with industry partners and local community supporters to round up about $5 million. This is in addition to the World Center for Concrete Technology.
Correct. We tried to utilize some unused space in that building in conjunction with this new project to save on cost. We had looked once before of having a standalone building which was about $9 million to construct, and by doing it the way we're doing it now, we got it down to about $5 million.
That's right. So whenever we can take advantage of those opportunities for savings and build the kind of facility we need, that's a great thing. And you've been very instrumental at every stage of the way in the planning and the adaptation of the designs and the working with the construction management firm, DeVere, the architect, SHW. You've just been an integral part of this project. Tell me, what is this extension of the World Center for Concrete Technology? What are we going to be doing in it?
Well, it gives us an opportunity to expand the program a little bit, where it'll be just more than just a utility tech program where we're climbing up poles and doing that sort of thing. It'll allow us to do energy integration on the grid with solar panels and with wind generation. Right now we don't have any instructions in how that interfaces with the grid, and this will give us an opportunity to teach that portion of the how we generate.
So it's an opportunity to expand the electrical programs in the electrical trades. Correct. And move the curriculum forward to be in step with what the industry is moving towards now.
Correct.
So in terms of the educational mission at ACC and the emphasis that we are placing on technical programs, it's a great move forward for us. I believe the addition is 20,000 square feet.
Yeah, just a little over 19,000 square feet.
And it will be on the outside. We'll see concrete masonry units as the building material of choice around here.
Yeah, it'll it's it's slightly attached to the building the World Concrete Center. However, it's going to have its own identity because it's going to have a different color. It will have the same theme, so it blends in, so it looks like the same concept or architecture that went into the World Concrete Center, but it'll have a different look because it'll be a different color.
I see the Concrete Center is a kind of a orangey pink color.
Correct.
And the Electrical Trade Center is going to be a dark gray, charcoal gray. So a nice contrast.
Right.
But
Right.
architecturally have architectural integrity, similarity between the two structures.
Right.
I like to think of the concept as two premier technical program areas side by side in a shared facility at a major entrance to the campus.
Yeah, it will be.
So that's the kind of statement we're making to the community. One of the features of this new space for the faculty and the students is going to be an indoor pole climbing field. People are used to driving by and seeing on the corner of Woodward the instructors and the students out there inside. What's the purpose of the indoor?
Well, they'll have it both places. We'll still have the outside one, but in whether that prohibits us from doing it outside, we'll be able to do it inside. And the inside will have a platform up at the eye level of the students that are working on top of the poles for the instructor to instruct and watch and see how they're performing at the top of the poles.
That's correct. It's explained to me on the outdoor field, you have an instructor and a student up on a pole, and the rest of the students on the ground who can't see or hear all that well. And the catwalk up there will put everybody up on the same level and provide for better instruction. But we're not going to abandon the outdoor work because that's where the line workers are going to be working.
Right. They have to experience that also, the bad weather and the whole bit. They have to know how to do both. So. Just for a heads up, that project, or the catwalk and walls and stuff, was completed today.
Very good. And we also, if people want to drive by on Woodward, the steel is started going up on Monday, I believe.
Yes.
Delivered Monday morning, and you could already see a big difference on Monday afternoon.
Yeah, at this point in time, you can actually see where the rooms are and the sizes of them because of the amount of steel they have up.
It's just wonderful to see this realization of a long-held dream, something we've worked very hard for, coming to fruition right in front of our very eyes. It's so exciting.
It's a fun thing, yep.
We also have a garage area for the storage of the bucket trucks and other heavy equipment.
Correct.
Right, so it's designed to be a state-of-the-art facility, again, to add value to a premier set of technical programs. The faculty and the students make us proud every year, and I really appreciate your part in fulfilling this promise. And we're expected to be done with the construction late December.
Late December or first week in January. And right now everything is on course for that goal because we're on schedule.
Our partnerships with, again, DeVere and SHW are working very well. So
excellent.
Thank you very much for all you're doing for this project and for being on the program this morning.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
This has been Talk of the Town with Nancy Smitham and Dr. Olin Joyton. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, visit our website at www.wbkb11.com and click on Community. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.